All right, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome and thank you once again for joining our spelling bee this year. And let's see. Um, yeah, I think we have some 30 plus participants here from pretty much all over the world. Okay, most of you are from the Philippines, I know, but I think we should have some other students from Malaysia as well, and from Algeria, and maybe from Indonesia. I'm not sure where you guys are right now, but again, I would like to extend our welcome. And we're going to start our workshop today for the spelling bee. Now, most of you are going to be our spelling bee contestants, so this is going to be very important for you. Now, my name is Andre. Once again, Andre Cornea. I'm the main instructor of Easy English, which is the main sponsor of this event. And with that being said, let's go ahead and get started. All right. All right, everyone. So let's start our workshop today. Be the strongest. We're going to see how we're going to prepare ourselves for the upcoming spelling bee next week. It's actually only 7 days left. So what I'm going to show you guys today is how to better prepare yourself. You have 7 days now. To practice. You guys don't want to be just empty-handedly walk into the competition. It's going to be a very tough competition for a lot of you. So I would really suggest that you guys get ready for this upcoming competition. Now, before we go on any further, I would like to just explain a little bit of rules of how we're going to do this workshop and also the technical meeting later on. Number one, please turn on your camera and smile. I need you guys to turn on your cameras right now. I want to see your beautiful and handsome faces. So if you guys can help me by turning on your camera. If you do not turn on your camera, I don't feel like appointing you later on. So I will have to be able to see you so that I will pick you for the activities. So go ahead and turn on your camera, please. Okay, I see a lot of people turning on their cameras. Fantastic. Thank you so much for doing that. Now, for the rest of you who still have their cameras off, hopefully you guys can work on that. Try to get a camera and turn it on. All right, so that's number one. Turn on your camera and don't forget to smile, right? That's also one of the rules, right? Show your handsome, beautiful faces there. Okay, so don't show your frowny face, right? It's gonna be a lot of fun. We're going to have a lot of fun today. All right, now number two, please know how to mute and unmute. Obviously, this is very important because we don't want to have a lot of background noises and such, right? We don't want you to be disruptive in this event. So note to mute and unmute yourself. Number three, do not be disruptive, of course, as I've said, and pay attention. This is very important for you, okay? It's going to, this event is going to last for almost 2 hours, so 45 minutes for the workshop, and then maybe another 45 to 50 minutes for the meeting. So try to pay attention as much as you can. This can get really long, but don't worry. Okay, I'm going to give you guys a lot of activities so that you guys can keep engaging yourself. Now, number four, the last one but not the least, is don't be shy. Okay, if I call up on you, I ask you to say things. To engage in the activities, please don't be shy. Okay, this is going to be very beneficial to all of you. All right, so now let's start. But I want to start with a little bit of a game here. Okay, we're going to do guess the picture. So this is what you guys are going to do. You guys are going to open your chat box. Go ahead and open your chat box. Hopefully you guys know how to do that. So open your chat box and then change the recipient to me. Okay, so find my let me change my name. Hopefully it's going to help you guys. Find my name. So I'm going to give one dot Andre Kurnia. So go ahead and find my name and send a direct message to me. Go ahead and try that. Go ahead and try that. Say hi or say test. Right, say hello. Okay, I received a lot of direct message to me. Nice. Okay, I think you guys know how to do this. Fantastic. All right, fantastic. Now let's do this. Okay, I'm going to show you guys a picture that is being zoomed in. Okay, so it's like a close-up picture, and I want you guys to guess what it is by telling me through chat what it is. Okay, don't say it out loud. Okay, if you say it out loud, then everybody's gonna know. So send it to me through the chat. Okay, are you guys ready? You guys ready? I'm going to show you the first
Wait,
picture. Right, nice. Okay. Oh, somebody said wait. Yes, is it Jade?
I cannot message you.
You cannot message me. And do you know what seems to be the problem? No,
There's can
there's a chat box.
yes, I'm in the chat box, but like I don't know how.
Okay, so there's supposed to be now for those of you guys who are having problem, you can see in the chat box there's this really teeny tiny label there. It says two. It says two, and then you can change the recipient. Just click the drop down box, and you should see names. And go ahead and find my name. One dot Andre Kurnia. So Jade, is it working? Is it working for you now? Yeah. All right. Fantastic. All right. Let's go. Let's go. Nice. All right. So this is going to be the first picture. This is going to be the first picture, guys. Go ahead and guess what is this. Now send it to me through chat. Okay. Okay. They're coming in. Oh, nice. Okay. All right. All right. There are some very creative and funny answers. I like it. Okay. Good. Okay, I get most of the answers. All right, fantastic. Okay. Okay, I'm going to give maybe like 10 more seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Um, Here we go. All right, it's a net. Okay, it's a net. It's a very simple. The simple answer is net. Some of you said butterfly net, bug net. Some of you said butterfly snatcher, uh, and somebody said SpongeBob net. Maybe you guys were thinking of that episode where SpongeBob were trying to catch some bugs. All right, but it's a net. So really good job, guys, for those of you who actually guessed it right. It's a net, and I love how creative some of you guys can get. All right, let's go to the next picture. All right, so this is going to be the next picture. What is this? What is this? Again, send the answers through the chat. Give it to me. Ooh, okay. Ooh, I'm getting a load of answers here. Nice. Somebody said, "Oh no." Okay. All right. I'm going to wait for more answers. I think not all of you have given your answers yet, so I'm going to give you some more time to tell me what is this? What is the English word for this thing? That is, if you guys know what this is. Okay. Some of the answers are very creative. I really like doing this. I really like doing this with all of you very fantastic children. Or I'm going to give 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. All right, and time is up. All right, let me reveal to you guys first what the answer is. It's a crib. Nice. Some of you answered baby crib. It's still correct. We call this a crib. Some, somebody said baby bed. Well, it makes sense. Of course, it is a baby bed. That's where babies sleep. Now there are some other answers like oops. Some other answers like baby cage. Now, that is actually very creative. But cage is usually more for animals. We don't really put our babies, our human babies, in cages. We call this a crib. So hopefully you guys will remember. Okay, we call this crib. Okay, it's not a baby. It's not a baby cage. All right, so let's show you guys the next picture. This is going to be the next and the final picture. What is this? What do you guys think this is? Okay. Ooh. Wow, you guys are really quick and really fast. Um, Let me. I'm getting. I'm getting a lot of answer. All right. Okay. Yeah. Nice, nice. I'm getting a lot of really, really funny, really creative answers. Some of you said, "I don't know." So give a good guess. Give a good guess, guys. Maybe it's not clear what this is. Uh, oh wow. Well, I like the variety of answers here. Yeah, this one is kind of hard. All right, I'm going to give 10 more seconds so we can get to the main topic today. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, time is up now. Now, before I reveal to you what this is, now let me just share to you guys what some of your friends have said. Some of you said underwater sand, so that's actually pretty creative. Really good job to you seeing what it is. Some of you guys said microbe, a microbe. Okay, that's actually a very fantastic word. Some of you said glass globe, dirty window. So yeah, this is going to be very dirty if it were to be a window. Now most of the answers are moon. Now let's see what it is, and yep. It is the moon, the surface of the moon. So good job of you guys saying moon or the surface of the moon. But good job to everyone. Really, you guys are very creative. I don't have good memory of the moon, right? Because we've never been there, obviously. All right. Anyways, yeah, that's the moon. Now, on to the next one. Now that you guys know how to chat, now that you guys know how to send it to me directly, now I want to say a word. Okay, I want to say a word. Okay, we're going to get to the spelling now. Okay, so I want you to well, really, you don't have to spell this. You just have to type the word and send it to me. Okay, listen and tell me what word this is. Okay, I'm going to say it. Okay, investiture. Okay, the word is investiture. Okay, now whatever you guys heard, go ahead and send it to me. Investiture. Okay, let me say it again. Investiture. All right. Ooh, I'm getting a lot of answers here. Nice, fantastic. Um, investiture. Okay, there are still some answers coming, so still waiting for you guys. Now, if you guys have answered once, please don't answer it again because I want to know if all of you have finished. Okay, if you keep spamming me with answers, I thought everyone's still answering, right? So, okay. still investiture. Okay, I'm going to give 10 seconds now. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the word that I said was investiture. Investiture, which I think almost all of you got it right. Almost all of you spelled it correctly. So really good job on that. Now there are a lot of you guys that missed the spelling here and there. Maybe it's different by one letter or two letters. Whether it's at the beginning or at the end, so that's fine. That's really fine. And well, I will tell you the reason why we're doing this in a second. So now we're going to answer this very fundamental question that we have today. How do I get better at spelling? Especially you guys are going to prepare yourself for the spelling bee next week. And that spelling bee is to prepare you guys for life. Really, how do we get better at spelling in English? Now, Indonesia, Philippines, right? And Malaysia, Algeria, Singapore. Well, maybe Singapore is the only exception, but most our countries don't actually use English as the main language. Now, I know in the Philippines, you guys actually register English as one of your national language, right? But as far as I know, largely people still have to learn English. People actually speak Tagalog mainly, right? So it's the same thing with Indonesia. We speak Indonesian all the time, and spelling can become a problem for us foreign English learners. So how do I get better at spelling? How do I get better at knowing what word are we working with? Well, the first method is of course to memorize the dictionary. Right. So go ahead, get a dictionary, get an English dictionary, and start memorizing all the words in a dictionary. Okay. So that's oh, my camera is off. So thank you so much for telling me. I'm sorry about that. So okay, all right. Okay, so yeah, the first method is to memorize the dictionary. Now, I have no idea if you guys have done this before or not. I tried, but of course, it's useless because Do you guys know how many words are there in the English language? Does anybody have a guess? Send me some guess. Tell me what do you think? How many words are there in the English language? So again, chat it to me. Send it through the chat. Send it through the chat. Like, okay, okay, 20,000, 5,000. Anybody else? Anybody else? Keep going. Any guess? 26. 26. It's yeah, we have 26 letters, but not 26 words. Okay, 203,000. Wow, that's actually very specific. 90,000. 171,476. That is ultra specific. 105 to 2,226. All right, so right, most people don't actually know. Okay, you can guess, but let me show you. Let me show you how many words are there in English. There's no specific consensus on how many they are, but these are some of the experts, some of these professionals claiming that in English there are about 207 to 470,000 words in English. Okay, it comes from WordNet, from Webster's Dictionary, from the American Heritage Dictionary of the English Language. These are the number of word entries in their dictionary. So if you guys want to start memorizing the dictionary, okay, you guys can open a dictionary right now, and hopefully, if in 1 year you guys can memorize 1,000 words, it's going to take you guys 207 years to 470 years to memorize all the dictionary. So, really learning how to spell by sitting down and memorizing English words, it's not going to help you. It's not going to get you far. That's what I mean, right? So, is there any other way? Do we have a better way to do it? Actually, there is. Actually, there is, and this is what is recommended by even the professional spelling bee from the U.S. is to actually learn English phonics. Learn English phonics. Now I have to be honest with you guys. I'm from Indonesia, and I only learn Indonesian phonics and English phonics, so I have no idea how you guys do it in Malaysia, how you guys do it in the Philippines with Tagalog. I have no information whatsoever, but I'm assuming that maybe in the Philippines, you guys also learn some Tagalog phonics. I'm just guessing. I don't know. Okay, but the best way to learn how to spell knowing English word is to learn English phonics. Now, what is phonics? Phonics is actually a method of teaching reading and writing in an alphabetical language. So that's why I said, like Indonesian, we have our own phonics. English has its own. Maybe you guys, if you guys have it in Tagalog, I don't know. It's a method of teaching, actually. So we teach you how to say the letters in the specific language, how to make the sound. Okay, so how to speak it, and ultimately, if you know how to say it, you know how to listen to it, right? So we relate the sound of the spoken language to the letters of the written language, right? So we do that. We can also do that in our brain. If we hear something, we can know how it is spelled. So that's pretty much the logic of phonics. Okay, and this is one of the best way to learn how to spell. Now, the goal of this workshop is to show you how it works. So bear with me. Okay, let's start now. Let's start now. Okay, we're going to stop doing chat now. This is the time where I will have some of you to unmute yourself, and we're going to start verbally give answers here. Okay, so I hope you guys are excited about this. Okay, so now this letter. Okay, this is one of the English letter. Now I wonder if you guys know how to actually say this English letter. Now the reason why I picked this letter because Indonesians have a lot of problems saying this letter. We have a hard time saying this because in Indonesia we do not really have the same phonetic sound of this letter in the English. Okay, so I'm guessing maybe it's easier for you guys from the Philippines and maybe Malaysia and Algeria. I don't know. So let's just try this. I'm going to pick maybe three students here. Give me a thumbs up or a raise hands if you want me to pick you. So go ahead and there's an option of okay. I've seen some hands now. Okay, so there's only one. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Okay, so okay, I've seen some hands here. Matthew Defensor. So go ahead and unmute yourself. If I call on your name, Reen and Ryujin. Is that Reen and Ryujin?
Yes po, it's Rin and Ryujin po.
Okay. Oh, there are actually two of you. Okay. Okay. So I'm going to pick. Are you Reen?
No, I'm Ryujin po.
Okay. So you Ryujin. Okay. So Ryujin, I'm going to pick you. Ryujin, Matthew, and I need one more. I need a girl. Come on, girls. Come on, girls. One girl. Who wants to be picked? Who wants to be picked? Let me go through. Yeah, oh. I'm going to pick a random one now. Okay, is it Jude Salem? Jude? Oh, I think she's not here. So let me pick somebody else. Alexandra Estropia. So is it okay? Is it okay with you, Alexandra? So go ahead and unmute yourself. Go ahead and unmute yourself. Okay, it's actually a very simple task. It's a very simple task. Now I have picked the three of you. Now all you have to do is just say this letter in English, right? And that's actually a very simple task. So Matthew, let's start with you. Matthew, how do you say this letter in English? Okay, nice, very fantastic. Now Ryujin, how do you say this?
That would be V.
Nice. And Alexandra?
V?
V. All right. So, okay. You guys know how to say this letter. It's actually pretty easy for you guys. All right. So this letter is the letter V. Now, a lot of times, like in Indonesia, for example, like people will say "fi" instead of V. It sounds like the letter F, right? So thank you guys for showing that. Now, when I was in high school, my math teacher was from the Philippines, and he liked to use the P sound for both F and V. So he liked to say things like very good or I am from the Philippines. So that's how he talked, right? He didn't use the F sound, he didn't use the V sound, he used the P sound when he was teaching in my school. So maybe a lot of Filipinos are also struggling with saying the letter F and the letter V if they're not very well informed. So this is what phonics is. Okay, we teach you guys how to say the V. Okay, the V. This is not a P or a fee. It's a V. There's a vibration there. There's a vibration, and that's how the English speakers, the Americans, the British people, that's how they differentiate between this letter and the letter F. We have F and V. Okay, F and V. They are very distinct. They're distinctively different. So now let's do another practice here. Okay, so let's do our practice time. Let's see if you guys can actually tell the difference between the letter V and the letter F. I will pick some other students, maybe three more students. Three more students. So let's see. Let's see. Whom else have I not picked yet? Okay, give me a raise hands. Come on, guys. This is where you guys are going to engage. So be excited. Can I see some hands, please? Some hands. Anybody? Whoops. I'm sorry. Oh no, I just revealed to you guys all the words. But okay, I'm going to start picking random ones. Noah, Sebastian, are you there? Noah, can I pick you? Noah, can you please unmute yourself? And the next person would be let's see, Charles Reynolds. Okay, and oh, most of you are boys here. Let me find the girls. Okay, Precious Eliza. Yeah, go ahead and unmute yourself. Okay, I've picked three students now. Okay, so Noah and Charles and Precious. So where's Charles? I cannot see Charles yet. Okay, so let's start with, okay, I can see all of you. Okay, so let's start with Charles first. Charles, so I want you to say this word, okay? How do we say this word?
And
Nice. Nice. Okay, so thank you there, Charles. Now the next person will be Noah. Noah, how do we say this?
van.
Okay, can you say it again?
Van.
Nice, van. Okay, so that's the difference between fan and van, right? Van is this vehicle where a lot of guys can be put into, right? It's this big, really big car. But a fan, on the other hand, is this: when you feel hot, right, you turn on the fan so that it blows some wind, some air to circulate in your room. Fan and van. Okay, so that's why we learn phonics. Now, Precious, I'm going to give you the next word. How do we say this?
Vine.
Yes, thank you, Precious. Fine. Nice. Okay, it's not fine. Okay, if you say fine, that's how you answer. How are you? I'm fine. Okay, but this is a vine. Okay, it's a type of a plant, right? So that's the difference between F and V. Now, where do we learn that? We learn that in phonics, in how to make English sounds. Okay, so that might be pretty easy. You think, okay, that's really easy. V. Everybody knows how to say V, right? So let's get on to the next one. The next one is this, the TH sound. Now I wonder if you guys know how to say the TH sound. Okay, how do we say this expression right here? These two words, right? We say this all the time, right? We say this all the time when somebody gives us some things. Your parents give you money. I don't know if you guys show your appreciation to your parents or not when they give you money, right? Or people do good things to us, right? We have to say this, right? We have to say this. So how do we say this, guys? So just unmute yourself. I just wanna hear you guys say it. You guys should know how to say it. Okay, how do we say this? What is this word? No, no. Okay. I'm start
Thank
hearing
you.
hearing sound. Right, right. Thank you. All right.
Thank you.
Nice. Right, nice. That's how you thank people, right? It's one of the magic words, right? We thank people. We say thank you, please, and sorry. Now the problem is that th sound right there, right? A lot of people, they will say thank you, They don't say the th sound. They would use the t sound. Thank you. Okay, this is very apparent when I was in the U.S. A lot of Indonesians, a lot of maybe Malaysian people and the Chinese people, and Korean, they will say thank you, right? Now the Japanese will say thank you, right, with an S sound. So the th sound is actually a problem for a lot of Asian people. We do not know how to say the th, right? So let's practice how to say that th sound. Okay, the way we say that th sound is by biting your tongue. So go ahead and try this. I'm going to show you guys. Go ahead and bite your tongue. Put the tip of your tongue between your teeth. Oh, like this. Right. And then try to blow some air between your tongue and the teeth. Like, there is no sound. It's not t. It's just air coming out between your tongue and your teeth. Okay, that's how you actually say the th sound, right? So it doesn't come out as a t sound. It's not thank you. It's thank you, right? The t is actually somewhat silent, and this is only the first part of the th, the soft th. There's a hard th, which is the sound, but we don't care about that right now. Okay, just the th sound first, the th, right? So now I would like to pick more students here. Okay, try to say these two words if I call on you. Okay, see if you can tell the difference between the t sound and the th sound. Let's call on. I would like to pick the girls now because there are more boys there. I'm going to pick Jade. Maybe Jade, are you there? All right, Jade, can you please unmute yourself and try to say these two words?
3 and 3.
Okay, so can you do it again? Can you do it one more time? Just one more time.
3, 3.
Right. Okay. So the T sound and the TH sound has to be distinctively different, right? So the first one was very fine. The way you said a tree, right? The tree, those living things with barks and leaves growing up out of your house, a tree, right? We climb on a tree. But what about the number THREE? Is it three, or how do you do the TH sound? So again, bite your tongue, right? Blow some air and say three. Okay, it's three and three. They are somewhat different, right? Three and three. Three. So the first one has a hard t sound, a tree. The second one does not. Three. Okay, so now let's do another one. Let's pick another student. Um, Maybe Andre. Andre Galamgam. Wow, we have the same name. We have the same name. I've seen a lot of you guys that have the same name with me. Wow, that's actually that's actually pretty fantastic. So Andre, can you say these two words, please?
Thin, thin.
Oh, that's very obvious. Thin and thin. Very fantastic, Andre. Thank you so much. That's a really good job. So do you guys hear that? Did you guys hear the difference when he said it? Tin, right? It's one of the elements of the world, a tin, right? And thin, thin. Okay, they are very different. They are very different. Now, so really good job there, Andre. Now I have another one. I have another one. Let's call another student. Now I'm going to put the T at the end, the T sound and the TH sound at the end. So let's see who can do this one. Let me pick. Is that Reynold Joseph? Reynold? How do I say your name? Is it Reynold or Reynold?
Rain.
Come,
Reynold.
Reynold? Okay, Reynold. Nice. I really like your gaming chair there. Okay, so Reynold, how do you say these two words?
Bat versus bat.
Okay, so the first word is bat. Very, fantastic there. You know, we say Batman, right? One of our favorite superheroes. Now, the second word is bath. There is no T sound there. It's not bat, it's bath. Okay, we don't take a bat, we take a bath. You cannot put your tongue on your teeth. Okay, let some air flow through your mouth. Okay, so bat and Beth. Now I want everybody to try this as well. Okay, not just Reynold. Okay, so say this: bad bath.
Bat,
Okay,
bath.
right. Try
Bat,
until
bass.
you feel the difference. Right, try until you feel the
Bat,
difference.
bath.
The T and the TH.
Bat
Nice, nice.
versus bass.
Right, bat and bath. So the
Bat,
animal a bat
bat,
and bath.
bat.
So keep doing it. Okay, practice is the key,
Bat,
right?
bat,
Until you get used to it.
bat.
Right, nice. Oh, nice. I'm hearing you guys. I'm hearing you guys. That's very nice. Okay, bat and bath. These
Bat
two are
and bath.
right. These two words are very different. Guys, you guys know what a bat is. It's an animal, and bath is the process of cleaning yourself. They are very different, and you guys need to learn how to say them differently, how to say them correctly. Okay, we don't only want to learn English and know how to do tests and exams. We want to be able to use English, right? Very clearly, very professionally. Maybe you guys will use English in your future jobs, in your future career. You guys need to learn how to start speaking English correctly. Okay, that's what phonics is. That's what we teach in phonics classes, and this is how you guys prepare yourself for a spelling bee. Right? For example, if I say words like thunder, right? Thunder. Now you guys might know it from memory. Oh, it's THUNDER, but it's not by sound. It's not by sound. So if I give you some crazy hard words with the TH sound that you have never heard before, it doesn't register in your brain. Now that's where the problem comes in. And in the spelling bee that we have next week, now let me tell you guys, now the words are not going to be too easy for you guys. It's going to be a challenge. You guys have to prepare yourselves, right? So one of the best ways to learn phonics in this next 7 days, try to get as many information about phonics as much as possible. English phonics, by the way. Okay, not Indonesian phonics, obviously. So English phonics. Okay, watch videos. There are a lot of videos available on YouTube that you guys can learn from. Okay, it's going to help you guys so much with your preparation. Now let me move on to the second to the second guide here. So number one, learn phonics. Number two, you guys have to learn word origin. Okay, learn word origin. Now English comes from these languages: Greek, Latin, French, and German. Now there are more, but these four are the main roots of the English language. These are the ones that will have an impact on how English is spelled or how English is used. So we're going to take a look at each one of them. We're going to take a look at the Greek influence, the Latin influence, French, and the German influence. So let's start with the Greek first. Now, how does the Greek language influence English? First one, the F sound comes from PH. PHI. That's the Greek letter phi. Phi. The PHI makes the F sound. Now, if you guys are from the Philippines, obviously you guys know this, very, very aware of this. That's why your country is spelled with PH. PHI, right? It's because of some of the Greek influence into the English language, right? Words like photo, philosophy, philanthropy, phobic. Look at all those PH, right? That's actually from the Greek. So in the spelling bee, if I tell you guys that, oh, this word comes from the Greek and it has an F sound, you can bet everything that it's not the F letter that's being used, it's actually the PH spelling. Photo, philosophy, philanthropy, phobic. Again, none of them use the F. So that's actually a very good clue. If you guys are familiar with word etymology, this is going to help you in your spelling bee. Now, number two, there are a lot of silent P in PS from the Greek letter C. The P is completely silent in words like psychology. We don't say psychology, right? It's psychology. Pseudonym, right? We don't say pseudonym. There is no P at the beginning. The P is just completely dropped off. That's the Greek influence in the English language. Number three, the on and is ending words like criterion, automaton, thesis, emphasis, right? It's the us sound, but it's not es, but is. So if I tell you that this word comes from the Greek, then you can guess that if it ends with an S sound, it's actually the IS spelling, not the ES spelling. So this is very important. This is very important to know. We call this etymology, the study of the origin of a word. So, and this comes from the Greek, and how the Greek language shapes the English language. So now let's take a look at the second one, which is from the Latin. The Latin influence to English. The ending words. It's not or it's album, pendulum, ovum, momentum. Okay, it makes the sound, but it doesn't end with the em, it ends with the um. Right now, the words like album, you guys are very familiar with. Okay, it's a very day-to-day item. But what about the other ones? Okay, if you guys have never heard some of these words before, you might be confused as what the spelling might be. But if you guys know etymology, and I tell you this word comes from the Latin, oh, you guys can tell. Oh, it's an ending, so it's gotta be not an em. So that's how it's going to help you learning all these language influences. There are a lot of hiding IAEs from the Latin. Words like Caesar, right? We don't say Caesar. It's not. Yeah, the A is completely silent. Caesar. Archaeology. It's not archaeology. It's archaea. Archaea. So the A is completely silent, but they're hiding there. You don't see it. You don't see the A there, right? And then we also have a lot of hiding OEs. Words like amoeba, subpoena, Phoenicia. The O's are completely dropped off. We don't say amuba or amueba, right? It's amoeba. Subpoena. It's not puna or poena, right? It's subpoena. So the O is completely hidden because it comes from the Latin. It comes from the Latin influence. Okay, now this explains a lot of those silent letters in the English language. And then comes the French. Now, I hate this. I really hate this. And now because the French influence on the English gives them a lot of borrowed words with the exact spelling, the exact spellings with the French language, like croissant, croissant, fiance, croissant, and fiance. Now, if some of you guys speak French, please pardon me, okay? Because I know it's not croissant, it's croissant. But in the US, in America, people will say croissant, okay? Croissant and fiance. Okay, it's not fiance. No, I know that's how the French will say it. Okay, but see, we get the exact spelling from the French. We don't bother changing them. Okay, we use it. Okay, croissant, we just change how it's being pronounced, croissant. Okay, but you guys have to know all those spelling. Croiss. How do you even know that? All right. So yeah, this is where the problem comes. Now there are also a lot of borrowed words with the exact pronunciation, not only the spelling. We actually take the pronunciation. Words like faux pas, déjà vu, coup d'etat. So we don't even bother changing the pronunciation anymore. We just speak French at this point. But these are not French. These are English words now. It's an entry in the English dictionary. No, this is a problem, right? This is a problem. If we do not know some of these French words, we don't know how the French word influenced the English language, making itself an entry in the English dictionary. This can be a problem. Okay, and if you guys get one of these French word in the competition next week, now don't blame me and tell me that it's not English. Well, I have told you some of these French words make its way to the English language. So don't blame me if you get one of this in the competition, okay? Now the last one would be the E ending words. Detainee, amputee, absentee. These words actually come from the French influence. It tells you the person that are committing such things, right? Or having such things impact them. Detainee, somebody who's being detained. Amputee, somebody who's being amputated. Um, it's actually the French influence. The double E is from the French. So if you hear an E at the end of a word and it comes from the French, you can best guess that it's the EE ending. Now the last one is the German influence, the German influence to the English language. There are a lot of hidden S. It's not Z. I know you guys see the letter Z there, and you guys are thinking, oh, Z. No, it's not Z, it's S. S. In words like ersatz, waltz, zeitgeist, zeitgeist. It's not zeitgeist, okay, or waltz. No, it's just the simple S. Ersatz, waltz, zeitgeist. Um, yeah, it's not, the German language is actually not as angry as you guys might think. Okay, it's not a Z. No, it's not. So if I tell you that the word comes from the German and it has an S sound, either at the beginning or at the end, you guys can guess that it's actually spelled with the Z. Zeitgeist. Zeitgeist. Okay, it's not Zeitgeist. Now, if you guys don't know this, that can be a problem. So learn the etymology, right? There are a lot of silent K in KN. The silent K in KN. Words like knife. Knife actually comes from the German. And that's why the K is silent. Knife, not knapsack. Why do we have the silent K? Because of the German influence. So these are very important for you guys. Okay, these are very important for you guys to know. The etymology, the phonics. If you guys can spend some time this week to learn some of them and prepare yourself for the spelling bee, it's going to help you so much. Okay. Now, of course, we don't have enough time to cover everything. These are the only things that I can give you. Okay, just a little bit to give you guys some standing there. Okay, so that's the end of our workshop presentation. So first of all, I would like to say thank you. Okay, again, thank you, not thank you, right? Thank you so much for listening, for engaging. You guys have been very awesome, an awesome audience. I really love you. Nice to meet all of you, friends from the Philippines especially. So again, thank you so much. Now, I think this is the time where I have to give this back to Mr. Wait, whom do I give this back to? Mr. Eric? Are you there?
Yes, Mr. Andre.
All right,
Thank
so,
you, Mr. Andre.
all right, thank you
Your
so much.
awesome workshop. Hi guys. So Mr. Andre is a main trainer in Easy English. We're based in Indonesia. We teach English like phonics, conversational English, as well as critical thinking skills in English as well. I would like to introduce you guys to Easy English, which is from Indonesia. I'm going to play you a video to show you what is Easy English is all about. Hold on a second. Okay.
That cloud, the other small cloud.
Right. It runs very fast, Arca. It's four-legged. It runs very fast. You ride it. Humans ride it. They go to war with it.
Horse.
Yes, a horse, right? A horse. The number comes first. One large mountain ring, right? And
What would you like to have? Would you like to have a one blue raspberry regular size, two Skittles?
now, Matthew, do you like pizzas though? Do you like pizzas?
I love pizzas.
What kind of pizzas do you like? Sidewalk. Listen carefully. Sidewalk. Sidewalk. It's not sidewalk. It's not walk. There is no L here. Sidewalk.
Sorry about that. I'm still muted. So if you guys want to improve your English with Mr. Andre as your teacher to learn phonics, improve your phonics, You can study in Easy English. Worry not, because we do all our classes online. The students that you saw on the video are Indonesians, but if you guys from the Philippines, Malaysia, wants to study English in Easy English with Mr. Andre, we can do the class in using online Zoom meeting as well. So if you guys are interested in joining our class, you can just contact us. You can ask your representatives from the Philippines or from Malaysia regarding our programs. And now, without further ado, I'm going to invite a dear friend of ours, Miss or Coach, Miss AB Bonita from Philippine Mind Sports Association to share about what is Mind Sport Association in Philippines. So, Miss AB.
Yes, hello, good afternoon, everyone. I'm very happy to be talking with you again, and it's really nice to see a lot of Filipinos here in the Zoom. Of course, good afternoon, Andre and Eric, Yudi, and to all the Filipinos, Malaysians, Algerians. We also have Singapore students, and we receive a news that we will also be having players from Australia and India. So there are several countries now who are interested to participate in our spelling bee next week. So this particular activity is new, especially for us, for the Filipinos. This is the first time the Philippine Mind Sports Association is hosting an international spelling bee competition. So, of course, I'm going to be introducing myself. I'm Anne Bernadette Bonita, or people call me just Coach AB, and I'm the current president of the Philippine Mind Sports Association and the owner and founder of the Brain Republic. So, what do we do in our sports activities? Probably a lot of people are still not aware that there's a sports existing which is called memory sports. In this particular activity, unlike the physical sports, which is common to people like basketball, volleyball, and other things, with mind games or memory sports, normally kids will memorize literally hundreds of words, numbers, names and faces, dates, and even shuffle deck of cards. And another advantage of learning that sports is you can actually use the techniques in the competition to improve your performance in school. Just like what teacher Andre is teaching earlier in with your advancement in speaking English, or if you will be able to have a better English pronunciation, you can be able to have clearer negotiations or better performance in school as well, or later on when you go to work or in business. Okay, so I will not take too much of your time, guys, because later on we will have the orientation for the spelling bee and technical meeting where we will be discussing the important rules, because this is not like a traditional spelling bee where students will be writing the spelling of the words or typing it on computer or laptop. Basically, this one is an oral type of spelling bee competition. Okay, so for now, I am also inviting you guys, if you would want to be a participant or later on become a memory athlete, or just basically want to improve or get a sharper memory, you can communicate with us. Just send us a message at the Brain Republic. We have a Facebook page, the Brain Republic Memory Training and Mind Sport. You can see it in my logo. And our students has also been featured several times before in Matanglawin, we've been to Little Big Shots, Philippines and Vietnam. We've been to Rated K with Karina Sanchez. And recently, I was featured in the segment Versus of It's Showtime, where we actually went viral for being able to gather around 200 plus views in just one day. So again, if you are interested to join or know more about our memory training programs, just send a message to the Brain Republic with the code PBR spelling bee so that we will know that you are from this particular activity. Okay? And yeah, basically that's about it. Again, thank you so much, Andre and Eric, for this workshop.
Thank you, Coach AB, for the introduction of your associations. And now we're moving on to the next agenda for today. It's the technical meeting for the International Spelling Bee that will be held on 22 and 23 of May, which is in 1 week. So for the technical meeting, I'm going to invite Mr. Andre Cournier once again to start the technical meeting. Mr. Andre, the time is
Right. Thank you so much there, Mr. Eric, and thank you, Coach AB. And it's so great to see you again today. And welcome to our workshop and technical meeting. Now let me bring up. All right. So now let's talk about the guidelines, the rules, and maybe some more tips that I'm going to give to you guys as you guys prepare yourself for this spelling bee. And also at this technical meeting, we are also going to do a little tease, like a trailer of what it's going to be. So you guys are actually going to engage in the spelling bee itself. I'm going to use some sample words, and we're going to try to reenact how it's going to happen. Now, before we do that though, you guys have to know the general rules of the spelling bee. Okay, first you have to always show your hands, and we want to see your hands at all times when you are doing the spelling. The reason being is because we're not doing this offline. We don't see where you are. We don't know if you guys have a cell phone in your hand, right? You cannot see. I have a cell phone in my hand. You guys don't know it. So we want to see your hands at all times, just to ensure integrity, right? I'm not saying that you guys will cheat, but maybe somebody else will. So let's remove that doubt. Okay, we want to see your hands at all times. Okay. Then number two, you must close your eyes during your spelling time. Okay, this is the same thing, right? Some people might have help from from the browser, or maybe from his friends, right? Standing behind the screen, like telling what the actual spelling of the word is. Now we cannot have that, so you will have to show your hands and close your eyes anytime you're going to spell the words. Okay, that's the general rules of the spelling bee. Now, the easiest way is to use your hand to close your eyes, right? So you kill two birds with one stone. You show your hands and then you close your eyes, and we see it. Okay, so that's what a lot of the students did last year. And number three, this is also very important. This is very important. Please speak audibly. Speak audibly. Make sure that the judges can hear the letters that you said, and make sure that your microphone works properly. That's very important. If during the spelling time, you guys have some connection problem, microphone problem, or you guys just don't speak loud enough for us to hear what your letters are, we might just deem you that you missed the word, and you don't want that to happen, right? It's such an unfortunate thing if you guys know how to spell the word, but the judges cannot hear you. And let me tell you, the judges' decision are final. Okay, you cannot give excuses. If we say that you failed to spell the word, you failed to spell the word. We do not take excuses. Okay, so the judges are going to be very strict because it is your responsibility to speak audibly, make sure that we hear you. So these three are very important. If you, at any time during your spelling, you open your eyes or you remove your hands, we will also disqualify you. Immediately disqualify you. Even if it's for 1 second, I know you guys cannot do anything with your hands in 1 second, but still, rules are rules, right? You guys have to abide by it. Okay, so make sure that you remember these three very important rules. Okay, so and of course, I think we're going to give you guys some of the written document of this rule, so you guys can read it again. Now, during your spelling time, you must spell in English. I know, duh, right? It's an English spelling bee. So you guys have to spell in English. That means you have to use the correct English pronunciation of the letters, right? If you have to spell the word English, English, you cannot say Englesh. So, for example, right? I don't know how you spell it in Tagalog, but that's how you spell it. Spell it in English. Use the English alphabets, right? And of course, there are a lot of questions about Z, Z, H, and H. Okay, we're going to take both British and American pronunciation of the letter. Okay, so Z and Z would be okay. And we're going to take both. But the words themselves are going to be taken from the Oxford. So all of the spelling is actually American based. But you can use both pronunciation from the British and the English from the American. Okay, so you must know how to spell in English. That's number one. Number two, okay, you're going to repeat to the pronouncer. Repeat the word to the pronouncer, spell the word, and then repeat it again. Okay, this is the basic rule. In all the stages, you have to do this. Anytime you want to spell a word, you will have to say the word first so that the judges can start the time. And then you guys are going to spell your words. And then, this is very important. I should have put a caps lock here, but repeat it again at the end. Okay, so it looks like this. If I want to spell the word English, I will say the word first. English. 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 That's where I'm done. Okay, if you do not repeat the word again at the end, we will not stop the clock. Okay, so that's the general rule. Now let's take a look at the prelim stage, and we are going to play the prelim stage right now. So let me explain to you how we're doing this. In the prelim stage, you guys will get 5 words to spell. 5 words to spell. If you can spell 3 words correctly, you pass. And that's it. You're done with the prelim. It's going to take maybe less than 2 minutes to actually be done with the prelim, as long as you guys know the words, right? You spell 3 words, you to correctly pass the stage, right? Spell 3 words correctly to pass the stage, and you get 1 minute each turn. 1 minute each word. I mean, by turn, right? 1 minute each word. And if you misspell 3 times, you will get eliminated. So either you spell 3 times correctly or you misspell 3 times. That's basically the prelim. So it's actually the simplest part of the competition. And I think in the prelim stage, we're going to mix all the international representatives. So you guys are going to play together from Philippines, from Indonesia, Singapore, Malaysia. Everyone is going to play together on this stage. Now, we are going to start doing this prelim stage. So I will pick some students again. Maybe for the prelim, I'm just going to pick maybe 3 students. Maybe 2. Let's start with 2 because I need more for the final presentation. So 2 students. Okay, let me have a boy and a girl. Please raise your hands. If I haven't picked you already in the workshop, go ahead and please raise your hands. I need 2 students. Don't be shy. Come on. If you're shy now, you will be shy in the competition and you're going to get eliminated. So might just as well learn and get used to this right now. So come on, guys. Raise your hand or I will pick you guys on random. Okay. Nobody. Oh, English with Jazz. Okay, so he raised his hand. So Jazz, is it Jazz? Jazz. Now I don't know why you why you put English with Jazz as your name, but Jazz, can you please unmute yourself and say hello, give us a greeting so we know that your microphone works. And meanwhile, I'll have to switch presentation to the actual. Okay. So Jazz, can you say something, or I will have to pick somebody else if you don't say anything. Can you please unmute yourself? And oh, I see a lot of hands now. Now, is it Reen? Reen, Debbie.
Yes.
All right, Reen. Okay, so Reen and okay, so okay, Jazz is missing. Where is Jazz? Jess, are you there? Can you unmute yourself and say something? Yeah, go ahead and unmute yourself. Okay, you're still muted. Oh, there you are. Okay, finally, now I can hear you. Hi, Jazz.
Oh.
Yeah, can you can you
I don't want to be eliminated.
all right, okay. Of course, I don't want you guys to be
raised my
eliminated. I don't want you guys to be eliminated. Okay, so welcome, Jess, and hi, Reen.
Like,
Can you check your microphone one more time, Reen, so that we know it's
okay,
working
I'll
fine?
mute.
Can you say something?
It's working fine. It's fine.
Yeah, it is fine with
Fine.
Jess. Okay, Rain, you're fine. All right, so let's start. Guys, watch this, okay, very closely. Okay, watch how it's being done. So, in a few days, you guys are going to get your contestant numbers. You don't have it right now. Okay, I don't have the data right now, but we are going to give you guys your contestant number. So we will call you guys based on your number and your name. So for example, I say contestant. Now that if you're from the Philippines, I think your country code is going to be PHP, like PHP 1001. And then, for example, that's you, Reen, right? That's how we call you. Okay, contestant PHP 1001, Reen Debbie Lopez, and then you're going to unmute yourself, check your microphone, fix your camera and all that with the judges. Okay, now, Reen, I'm going to do this with you first, and then we're going to move on to Jazz. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to show you guys. Okay, you guys watch this. Watch what happens when you make mistakes or when you misspell the words. Okay, so Reen, can you help me? Can you purposely misspell these words for me? Can you do that, Reen?
Teacher, can you see it again? I'm lagging.
Can you please purposely misspell all the words that I'm going to show you? Can you do that for me? Can you help me with that? Okay, so it's actually really hard to purposely misspell because you will subconsciously spell it correctly. So okay, now let's start. Let me share the sound. What's going to happen is I'm not going to say the words, Rain. The machine is going to say the words. Okay, that's why we call this the theme of this year is fight the machine, right? So Rain, are you ready? I'm going to give you your first word. Okay. Okay, let me pin you. Let me pin you first because I cannot see you. Okay, there you are. Okay, so Rain, this is going to be your first word. Okay, now guys, everyone watch closely. Okay, now Rain, before you can spell, please show your hands, close your eyes, show your hands. I need to be able to see your hands, right? Put it in front of your face. That's fine, so I can see your hands at all times. Okay, and then close your eyes. So guys, please remember this. This is very important. Okay, so if I don't see Rin getting ready with that, I'm not going to give the word. Okay, so Rin looks ready. Okay, so Rin, this is going to be your first word. Okay, listen very closely.
Wait, I need to fix my headset.
All right. Okay, so give me 1 second. Why is it? Can you guys hear the sound?
Oh.
I can't hear it. Oh.
Okay, give me 1 second. There seems to be a technical problem. It works just this morning. So before the workshop, actually, I just closed the file, reopen it, and it's not working. So let me go back to where it was. Okay, so let's try this again. Okay. So, Rian, this is going to be your first word. Okay, I'm going to play it once. Um, okay, I'm sorry because this is definitely coming from my part. It also is not playing on mine. So, give me 1 second.
So you want me to share the sound from my end?
Yes, do you? I think you have the file, right?
Yep, I
Okay,
have.
so if you can help me with that.
Okay, try first. Okay, I'll try to start the first
Just
word.
spelling bee. You can tell me how to spell bee.
Audible.
Spelling bee.
Can you hear it?
Audible.
Okay. All right, nice. Yeah, I can hear that. So yeah, Rian, close your eyes and put your hand. Okay, at all times, right? Now you have 1 minute to spell it, right, guys? So she has 1 minute to spell this, and I will start the clock. I will start the stopwatch when Reen says the word. So Reen, you have to repeat that word. You have to say it.
Audible.
Now you have
Audible.
right now. Okay, good. When you say it, I start the clock, and you have 60 seconds. Okay, so let's do that again. Let's do that again.
Audible.
Reen, can you repeat the
Audible.
word? Okay.
A U D I B
I B
L E.
L E B hub.
Jazz, it's not actually your turn now. It's actually Reen's turn. So focus, okay? So it's not your turn yet. It's not your turn yet, Jazz. Okay, so Reen, you have to say the word again at the end because my stopwatch is still going. You have to say the word again.
Audible.
All right, there we
Yes.
go. Okay, so you have to say the word first, right? Audible, and then you start spelling, and then you have to say the word again at the end. It's very important. I will not tell you this on the competition. I will just wait until your time runs out, and you guys will miss the word. Okay, so be careful with that, and don't blame the judges. Okay, don't say, oh, the judges are evil, they didn't tell me to say the word again. No, it's in the written rule. You have to know it. Okay, so that's why this workshop, this meeting is very important, so you guys know now. Okay, and don't forget this later on. Okay, so make sure you remember that. Okay, now Rian, because you have to purposely make a mistake. So let's say, okay, Rian, you misspelled this word. I'm sorry, but the correct spelling is Audible. Okay, so let's go on to the second word. So Rian, you have your first word. We're going to give her
Audible.
5 words, right? So the next word, please.
Baccalaureate. Baccalaureate.
So Rain, you have to say the word. Okay, you're muted by the way. So say the word, spell it, and say it again.
Baccalaureate. Microlaureate. Microlaureate.
Okay. All right, great. So that's where I will stop the clock. If you don't say the word again at the end, I will not stop the clock. So good job, Rain. I think you get it now. Okay, but again, so I'm sorry you misspelled the word, blah 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 blah. So guys, this is an example. This is an example where where Reen has misspelled two words. Okay, this is an example. She has misspelled two times. Now she only has one more chance. She only has one more chance to spell the other three words correctly, right? If she misspelled the next word, she is going to get eliminated. So let's just try to show it. Okay, Reen. Okay, so let's go to the next word.
Baccalaureate. Blue.
Right, Reen. So that's your next word. Can you hear it?
Blue.
I can't hear it, but teacher.
Blue. Blue.
I can't hear it
You can.
properly.
Oh, you can't hear it.
Blue.
Did you hear that?
No,
Okay, so the word is blue.
not that much.
Okay, the word is blue.
Blue. What happened?
Yeah, you will say the word and then you spell it and then you say the word again. So yeah, because you cannot hear it, so I'm going to pronounce it for you. Okay, blue. The word is blue.
Blue. BLUE. Blue.
All right. So no, really, you're supposed to misspell that word, so but you spelled it correctly. So let's just pretend that you misspelled it. Okay. So yeah, I'm sorry, Rian, you misspelled the word. The correct spelling is BLLLLLLUE. Okay. So so Rian, because you have misspelled three words, you have been eliminated from this competition. Okay. So and then that's it. Okay, if you successfully spell all the words, you will go to the next round, which we're going to show it now with Jazz. Jazz, hello. Yes, I'm calling on you now. So can you unmute yourself? So thank you, Rin, so much for helping me with that. So Jazz, okay, we're going to give you some words here. Okay, Jazz, can you say something? I cannot hear you. Okay, so now with Jess, we're going to actually not pretend. Okay, we're going to see if Jess can actually spell three times correctly or misspell three times or misspell three times. So let's see how he does. Okay, now Jess, are you ready? Jess, are you ready? Okay, I'm not sure if you can hear me or not, but Jess, are you there? Mm, hello. Okay, it seems like he doesn't really doesn't really hear me. Jazz, are you there?
It's my turn?
Yeah, it is your turn, right? It is your turn now. So are you ready? Okay, nice. Okay, so Jazz, remember we're going to give you five words and let's see if you can spell them correct. If you can spell all of them correctly. Okay, so um,
Cast.
I don't know.
Mr. Andre,
What?
you there?
Uh,
I think we have. I think Mr. Andre is
I
disconnected.
don't know. I don't know.
So Jess, can you please say the word once again? Can you spell it once again?
Cast.
Wait, I'm not.
Can you hear me, Jess?
Test.
Okay, I think Mr. Andre is back.
Yeah. All right. I'm sorry, guys. I got disconnected for a bit there. So all these machines, right? Oh, he's spelling.
Yeah. I'm done. That's correct? Yes.
Okay. So yeah, Jess, I just came back. So can you do that, please, one more time because I couldn't hear you. One more time.
Test. C-A-S-T. Test.
All right, that's nice. Okay, cast, C-A-S-T. So you got the first word, so really good job there, Jess. Now you have to spell 3 times correctly. So you have 2 more that you have to spell correctly. Okay, are you ready? Yeah, we're going to give you the second word. So let's go to the second
Yes.
word.
Test.
The next word?
Okay.
Club.
Okay, no, this is the next word.
Club.
Okay.
Now,
Club.
Jess, I cannot hear you. Can you move your microphone closer to your mouth? Okay,
I cannot
nice.
close my eyes. I cannot close my eyes.
It's okay. Just put your hands. Just put your hands in front of your face. Okay. Don't cover your mouth too much because I cannot hear you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Don't cover your mouth too much. All right. Oh, there we go. There we go. That works. Do this. Do this. There we go. Okay. So let's do it again.
What is it again?
Club.
Yes. Let's play the word again.
Club.
Club.
C-A-T-H. Club.
All right. So actually, Jazz, the way we spell that word is C-L-U-B, club. Okay, a club, a very long wooden stick, right? A club. So you misspelled the second one. So let's go to the third one,
Oh,
to the third word.
If I win, I'll be so happy
Cover.
by myself.
Okay, so are you ready for the next word?
Yes, I know.
Okay. Now the problem is your camera is off, so I cannot go on until you turn on your camera.
Oh, you mean nice video?
Your camera, yeah, you have the video. Can you turn on your video?
Yes, thank you. Okay.
All right.
Now,
All right, guys.
closing my eyes. Closing my
Okay.
eyes.
But I need to see your hands as well. You need to show your hands, right? Your hands, right? Okay. The next word.
Okay.
Cover.
I'm closing my eyes. Cover.
Okay, so. Mm-hmm.
C. Oh, I forgot to say the word first. Cover. C. A. N. Cover.
Okay, so now the spelling is actually C-O-V-E-R. C-O-V-E-R. Cover. Okay, to cover. But you said the word correctly though, cover. Okay, so at least you got that. Okay, but the correct spelling is C-O-V-E-R. Okay, so you have spelled correctly once, you have misspelled 2 times. So the next word, please. Okay, the next word. This is your 4th chance.
Before this, I got one correctly a little bit.
Great.
Okay, that's your next word. Close your eyes.
Is it
Great.
grape or Gate.
Now listen closely. Listen closely.
Crate.
Okay. 8.
Crate.
Now listen closely. That's not the word. Listen. Listen to the word.
Yes.
Crate.
Okay. Can you say that word?
Gate. Huh.
No, that is not the word. Now guys, we are not going to move on until you say the correct word. Okay, we are not going to move on until you say the correct word. Now the correct word is crate.
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 Okay.
Yes,
Crate.
crate.
Or T. Crate.
All right. So the correct spelling is actually C-R-A-T-E. Okay, so Jazz, you misspelled 3 times, okay? And, according to the rules, if you misspell 3 times, you're going to be eliminated from this competition, okay? So yeah, this is an example of what happens if you misspell 3 times. Now, in the case that Jazz will spell correctly 3 times, then he will actually pass on to the next round.
Crate.
Okay, so thank you so much again, Jazz and Reen, for doing that example. Okay, do you guys understand now how it works?
Elimination.
Well, no, the competition is not until next week, so you're not eliminated yet. So don't worry about that, Jazz. Okay. Okay, but thank you so much though. Right. So thank you so much for that. Now let's go on to the next round. Now, thank you so much, Mr. Eric, for covering me there. But let me pull up my presentation again. So, all right, thank you. Let me share. All right, now let's go to the final stage. Okay, once you guys are done with the prelim, we go to the final stage. The final stage is elimination round. It's elimination round. In each round, all spellers are given a word to spell. In each round, you get 1 word to spell. Okay, so we go on with round 1. Everyone is going to spell. If there are 40 of you, each one of you will take turns and spell the word. Okay? Those who misspell their words are eliminated almost immediately. Okay, but of course, don't just leave the room yet. You have to wait until the round is finished, okay, to know whether you're eliminated or not. There are some cases where you misspell, but you still go on to the next round. I will tell you later on. I will show you how. Now, in the final stage, we're looking for the last man standing. You guys are going to go through the rounds. Okay, we eliminate those who do not spell correctly, and then you guys go to the next round. Okay, each time you spell correctly, you go to the next round until we have the last man standing, until you become the last person. If you become the last person, you are the champion of the division. Okay, you're going to become the champion of the division. Okay, now number 5, how to win the game as the last man standing. You will get the winning word procedure, which is easier to show than to explain. So I will show it later on, okay, when we do the test round. Okay, now you have 2 minutes to spell in this round. Okay, so I will set the timer to 120 seconds now. Okay, in the prelim you have 1 minute. In the final you have 2 minutes. Okay, now let's try the final round. I need 6 contestants, 6 sample contestants. So let's do it. 6. I think it worked last time. Let's do it 6. So let me see whom I can pick right now. Just gonna go real fast. Adriel, I haven't picked you. So is it Adriel? Adriel, how do I say your name? Adriel. Okay, so Adriel, you're going to be the first one. Is it Chloe? Chloe, I think I've met Chloe before. Chloe? Now Chloe, the problem is your camera is very blurred. So can you fix that the video? Okay, because now if you're blurred like that, it's very hard for us to actually, work with you. Yeah, can you try fix that? Okay, so we had Adriel. So let's see. I haven't picked. Is it Carl? Carl Isabel?
I got cool.
Okay. Okay. So that's. Okay, and Maria Francesca. Is it Maria? Yeah, Maria. I'm going to pick you. So I've picked 3: Maria, Adriel, and let me see. I need. Oops. I need 3 more. I need 3 more. Who else can I pick? Can you guys show a raise of hands? Is it Danong? No, I only see Philippines Danong, but I don't know like your actual name. So can you please tell me your name? Okay, next I'm going to pick Siti Khadijah. All right, so can you please unmute yourself later on? Okay, I'm going to pin you. Okay, so okay, so let me pick one last one. Okay, I really want to pick somebody whom I haven't picked before, but the others have their cameras off, or yeah. So maybe I'm going to go back with Jade. Maybe Jade. So I'm going to pin you there. Okay. All right. So those whom I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. So Maria, and is it Carl Isabel? Panes, how do I call you? I'm really sorry if I totally messed that up. What is your name?
called Isabel.
Isabel. Okay, Isabel. So nice to meet you,
No.
Isabel Maria. Okay, and
No, it's
now. Okay, now what is your name? Is it Danong?
It's Sophia, sir.
Sophia. Okay, so I'm guessing it's your last name.
Yeah, Danong is my last name.
All right, so Sophia. Okay.
Baby.
Okay, so Sophia, Isabel, Maria, Siti, Jade, and Adriel. Okay, the 6 of you are going to play the final round. So, Mr. Eric, can you please bring up the words again? Now, while he's helping with that, please help me do this, okay? Adriel, can you please rename yourself? Adriel, can you please rename yourself and put number 1 at the beginning of your name? So 1.Adriel, and then Jade, can you be number 2.Jade Lacknington, and then Siti number 3, Sophia number 4, Maria number 5, and Isabel number 6. Can you do that? So 1.Adriel. So rename yourself. With number 1, Jade number 2, Sophia number 4, Jade number 2, rename yourself, please. Okay, so this is going to be your pretend number. So let's go with this number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. That will be your contestant number. So we're going to start with contestant number 1. Of course, now in the final round, you guys are going to get 1 word. Okay, you guys are going to get 1 word in each round. And if you misspell the word, you guys are going to be eliminated. Okay, now I need some helpers here. Now the words are going to be like very easy words. So you should be able to spell some of the basic words. This is just for show, but number, can I have Sophia, can you help me misspell your word? Okay, on purpose.
Sure.
Okay, so number 4, and Siti, can you help me with that as well? Can you misspell the word for me, please? Okay, so you guys are going to be, eliminated this round. Okay, so now hopefully number 1 to 6. The rest of you guys can actually spell the word, but let's see. Okay, now let's start with Adriel first. Mr. Eric, do you have the words?
Yeah, hold on, let me share my screen.
No, my classmate not muted.
Okay. Okay.
All right, so let's start with Adriel. Adriel, it's the same. It's the same thing with the prelim. You have to close your eyes and show your hands. Okay, so just put your hands on your face. Okay, we're going to give you one word. You will spell it. If it's correct, we go to the next person. Okay, so this is going to be your word, Adriel.
Crinkle.
Crinkle. Crinkle. Crinkle.
All right, and that is correct. Crinkle. Crinkle. Fantastic. Now let's go to Jade.
Crinkle.
Jade, this is going to be your word. Now, Adriel, just stay put. You're going to wait until everybody's finished. Okay, Jade, your next word.
Crinoline. Crinoline.
Okay, close
Crinoline.
your eyes. Close your eyes. Okay, so say the word, spell it, and say the word again.
Crinoline.
Crinoline.
Wait,
CRINLE.
I'm kidding.
I can just spell it. Crinkle.
All right, so yes, I will be waiting until you say the word again. Okay, Jade, so don't forget to say the word at the end because I will not stop the timer. And right, so you said it. Now, actually, the word was crinoline, so it's CRINOLINE, crinoline. Okay, so you missed that, but it's okay. This is just an example round. So yeah, Jade, you actually misspelled that word. So number 3, let's go to Siti Khadija. Now, Siti, don't forget you're going to misspell this word, okay? So even if you know it, misspell it, okay?
Cub.
Is it a cup?
Now, let's play it again.
Cub.
Cub. Cub. CUMBE.
Okay, so unfortunately, Siti, the word is actually cub. It's CUB, and you misspelled this word. So I'm sorry, you are not going to the next round. Okay, so right.
Looks like
So
I am.
Jade and Siti have misspelled their words. Okay, have misspelled their words. Okay, so number 4, Sophia, your word.
Cub. Cub.
Sorry, that's not.
Delirious. Delirious.
Delirious. DELERIOUS. Delirious.
Fortunately, Sophia, you misspelled that word. You missed by 2 letters. Okay, it's supposed to be DELIRIOUS. So I'm sorry you don't go to the next round. So yeah, thank you so much there, Sophia, for misspelling it. So let's go to number 5. Let's go to number 5, and that's number 5. So Maria, next.
Album.
Album. Album. ELBUB. Album.
All right, now let's just say, let's pretend that is the correct spelling. So yes, Maria, congratulations, that is the correct spelling, so that somebody will go on with Adriel. So, so yeah, you get it. So let's go to number 6, the last one. So Isabel, you're going to be the last person here in this round. So Isabel, let's see how you do this word.
Empanada.
What?
Empanada.
Empanada?
Empanada.
Empanada.
It's empanada.
Empanada.
Empanada?
Right.
Empanada?
Mm-hmm.
Empanada. Okay. EMPANADA.
A D A. Empanada.
All right, fantastic. So that's the correct spelling of empanada. Okay, it's the I think the Spanish bread. So now the round is finished because we have all the contestants spell their words, right? From 1 to 6, all the contestants have spelled their words. Sophia, Siti, and Jade misspelled their words. So the 3 of them will be eliminated. So I'm sorry, guys, you guys cannot go on to the next round. Okay, so that's how the final works. That's how the final works. And Adriel, Maria, and Isabel will go to the next round. We'll go to the next round. Okay, we'll go to the next round. Now, so thank you so much there, CP, Jade, and Sophia. I'm going to remove you guys' pin. So now we only have 3 contestants left. Okay, that will be Adriel and Isabel and okay, where's let me unpin you guys first. Okay, now let's move on with the 3 contestants that we have. Okay, Maria, Isabel, and Adriel. So Adriel, we're going to go back to you in this round 2 of the final. Okay, we're going to go back to you. So your next word.
Epinephrine. Epinephrine.
Epinephrine. Epinephrine.
When you say the word, I'm going to start. I'm going to start the clock. Now, if you cannot hear the word, now before you do that, Adriel, if you cannot hear the word, you tell the judge, can you play it again? So you can ask the judges to play it again until you get the word, okay? So do you need us to play the word again?
Yes.
Okay.
Epinephrine.
Epinephrine. EPINEPHORIN. Epinephrine.
All right. Now, thank you so much, Adriel. Now you misspelled that word is epinephrine. 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 Okay, epinephrine. Okay, so right. So yeah, in that case, for example, so you misspelled the word. So let's go to the next contestant, the next remaining contestant. Now, number 5. Okay, Maria, you're up next. So here's your word. Maria, number 5.
Exorcise.
Exercise. EXERS. Exercise. EXER. ISE. Exercise.
Okay, so no, let's pretend that you actually correctly spelled exorcise. It's not exercise, actually, it's exorcise, EXORCISE. So, but that's okay. Okay, we need you to be correct this time. So, so congratulations, Maria, you actually got this word. Okay, just for the sake of example. Now, Isabel, you're going to be up next.
Flat.
Can you please play again?
Yes.
Flat.
Now go ahead. Now go ahead and close your eyes first. Close your eyes, right? Show your hands. Close your eyes. Very important.
Okay.
Right? Mm-hmm.
Flat.
Clat? Clat.
No, that's not
Flat.
a word.
What?
That's
Flat.
Flat.
right.
CLAT. Clat.
All right. So, well, the word was actually flat. Flat.
Oh wait, that was flat?
Flat.
Yeah, that was flat, not clat. Flat. FLAT.
I heard that
But it's
as
okay.
E.
But it's okay. Yeah, but it's okay. Which is good anyway. So look at this, guys. So Adriel misspelled his word. Maria spelled his word, and Isabel also misspelled her word, so that Maria is the last person standing, the last woman standing here. Okay, now Maria has not win yet. Has not win yet. We go to the winning word procedure. We go to the winning word procedure. Okay, so Maria, we're going to give you this one word. If you spell this word, then you will win. But if you misspell this word, Adriel and Isabel is going to come back to the rounds. Okay, so if Maria misspelled her winning word, which she will do right now, Maria, please misspell this word. Okay, so let's give it to you. Let's give the winning word to Maria. Okay, go ahead and misspell this word, please.
Sassy.
Sassy. Is it correct?
Yes, sassy. Mm-hmm.
S-E-S-S-Y. Sassy.
All right, so unfortunately, Maria, that is not the correct spelling. That means Adriel and Isabel, you guys are back to the competition. So we go to the next round again because Maria missed her winning word. Okay, so this is where usually it gets confusing, but this is what happens when everybody misspelled their words or the last person standing misspell her winning word or his winning word. The other contestant on the previous round comes back to the next round. So Adriel is not eliminated yet. Isabel is not eliminated yet. You guys will go on because Maria misspelled. Now, in the case that Maria actually spelled her words correctly, that word correctly, she spelled sassy correctly, she will become the champion. Okay, so that's the difference. I really want to show it to you guys, but we're very short on time right now. We're running out of time. Okay, so I hope that's understandable enough for you guys that if you do not get your winning word, you guys are going to go back to the rounds. Okay, you do not become a winner until you get the winning word. Okay, and once we get the winning word, in the case like Maria, for example, Maria, you spell your word correctly, then we will find the second place, the runner-up, the second place, and the third place between Adriel and Isabel. Okay, so Maria will be declared champion, and then Adriel and Isabel, you guys are going to play one more round or a few more rounds until we get the runner-up and the third place, the second place, and the third place. Okay, so that's the final round. That's the final round. Okay, so let me just finish this all this technical stuff right here. Okay, so that's the final, and next we go to the grand final stage, which we will not be reenacting right now. But just to tell you, the grand final uses a point system. It consists of 5 spelling rounds, so you guys will try to get as many points as possible. Okay, so from the 5 spelling rounds, in each round, the spellers are given one word to spell. Okay, you get one word. If you spell one word, you get 1 point. At the end of 5 rounds, the speller who spells most words or get the most points become the grand champion of 2020. Okay, if you spell all 5 words correctly and everybody else do not, then you become the grand champion. You become the grand champion. In case of a tie, the spellers will go to tiebreaker rounds. And this happened last year. So we had 2 contestants who actually spelled the same points. And in the grand final, you also still have 2 minutes, 120 seconds. Okay, but we're not going to show you what the grand final looks like. Okay, we're going to explain it more on the grand final day. Okay, if you get to the grand final, then you're the best of your division, obviously in your country. So we're going to see you there in the grand final, and I will explain it there. Now, what is the difference between the grand final and the final? In the grand final, you may ask for information of the word until the last 30 seconds of your spelling time. You may ask for the definition, right? You can say, can you give me the definition, please? And yes, we will give you the definition of the word. You can ask for the parts of speech, whether it's a verb, a noun, an adjective, an adverb. We will tell it to you. How to use it in a sentence, and then I will use it in a sentence. You can also ask if there are some alternate spelling. There are 2 spellings, or I haven't put it here. You can ask for alternate pronunciation, alternate spelling, or alternate pronunciation if you are familiar with the fact. Okay, and we will give it to you if there are. And also the origin, like in the workshop. You can ask, where does this word originate from? And then I will tell you, oh, this word comes from the Greek. This word comes from the German. This word comes from the French. You can ask for these 5 information, but none other. Only these 5: the definition, the parts of speech, the usage, alternate spelling, and the origin of the word. These are the only ones that we're going to give to you. Okay, that's the difference between the grand final and the final. And of course, we will start the time first, the stopwatch first, and then you may ask for this. Okay, until you say the correct word, we're not going to tell you anything. And that's the difference between the grand final and the final stage. Now, of course, on the day, we're going to explain it to you more. Okay, there will be judges to guide you, to help you there. So you don't really have to worry about it. Okay, we're going to help you. Okay, so some tips to practice again. Know how to say the English words. I mean, the English letters, obviously. Okay, that's very important. Okay, know the English words, the English letters, the ABC, like I have mentioned to you, and then learn the spelling of words from the Oxford Dictionary. Okay, now, again, in the workshop, I told you that it's kind of futile, right, to actually memorize the dictionary, but it's actually the first step. Okay, it's going to really help you, right? Know all this, know a lot of words. Okay, and especially if you combine it with the memory techniques, right? If you're from the Philippines, you work with the Brain Republic, or Indonesia, you work with memory sports of Indonesia. Now, that might be helpful to you guys to memorize words from the dictionary, right? And of course, learn the sound of English phonemes and foreign etymology, which I have explained when we learn the origin of words. It's very important. Okay, so these are some more extra tips for you guys to prepare. Now we're very short on time. Thank you so much for joining, especially to you guys that are in the Philippines and in Malaysia, Algeria, from the other countries. Thank you so much for joining our event and making it more lively. I really cannot express with words how much we appreciate, how much Easy English appreciate you guys' participation. So good luck once again with your preparation, and I will see you guys in the day of execution. Thank you so much once again, and Mr. Eric, I'm going to give this back to you.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Andre, for the technical meeting. Before we close the session, I'm going to open a Q&A session for 5 minutes. If you guys have any questions regarding the rules of the spelling bee competition, you can ask now. Is there any of you wants to ask questions?
Any question, guys? This is question and answer time. So you may ask your questions right now. If you have any, what happened? Okay, so you can send it through the chat as well if you don't want to verbally ask it. So one question just came in here. What happens if you get disconnected while spelling? If you get disconnected in the middle of your spelling time, we are not going to disqualify you immediately. What happens is you guys are going to be transferred to the technical team, and the technical team will be taking care of you and investigate the situation. Why did you disconnect, and all that. So we're going to let you re-participate in the competition and give you a new word. Okay, we're going to give you a new word if that happens. But I think you can only do that once. You cannot get disconnected for more than once in the middle of your spelling time. If you get disconnected more than once in your spelling time, the judges will consider your disqualification. So make sure you have good connection, a working camera, a working microphone. Okay, so that's very important. It's your responsibility. It's not our responsibilities. Okay, make sure that you do that. Can you ask for the definition at the prelim stage? No. During the prelim and the final, you may not ask for any information of the word. We have guaranteed that there will be no homophones, there will be no alternate spelling of the word, there will be no alternate pronunciation of the word. We have made sure of that, so you don't have to worry. Am I allowed to spell in British accent? Yes, you're allowed to, as long as we understand the letters that you say, which we will. I guarantee you we will. Okay, so it's okay. British, American, Australian, as long as they are English letters. Okay. What happens if someone is late? Now it depends how late. Now if you come after we're all done, like the Zoom call is finished, it's turned off, then of course you get eliminated. But as long as the stage is going on, for example, you're contestant number one, or say you're number five. We call number one, number two, number three, number four, and then comes to your turn, contestant number five, and you're not here. We will skip you. We will go to number six, number seven, number eight, etc. And then you come in at like number 215. That's okay. As long as you tell us why. Yes, guys, there will be almost 150 students. So it's gonna take a long time. So if you come and you tell us why you were late, explain your tardiness. If you come up with an acceptable reason, then of course we're going to accept it. Okay, as long as you have some legit excuse why you're late, like you're preparing your laptop, you're buying a new phone, I don't know. As long as you have some legit reason, okay, within the competition time. Now, if you will be late, if you know that you will be late for some reason, you got stuck in traffic, please tell us. Please tell us. We will give you a number so that you guys can contact us. Tell us what anything that happens to you regarding the competition. Say, I'm stuck in traffic. Okay, can you guys wait for me? Yes, we will wait for you. Okay, so take your time. We'll if you are in situations that you cannot control, of course we're going to help you. Can you ask for alternate pronunciation in the prelim stage? No. Once again, no. In the prelim stage, there are no information that we will give to you. You guys will just receive the word, spell the word, and either you win it or you lose it. So we will not give any information during the prelim and the final stage as well. We will not give any information of the word in the final, only in the grand finals. Will there be rankings in the winners, or you will only award the champion? We will give now in the grand final. In the grand final, we will get the champion, and then the second and the third place. And I think the same thing will happen in the final.
Yeah.
The final. And of course, the prelim is not about championship. We don't find champions in the prelim. The prelim is to, it's just to funnel in less competitors. Can we ask the invigilator to repronounce the word? Repronounce the word, yes. We'll keep. You mean to play the sound again, right? We will play the sound as many times as you want us to do it until the last 30 seconds of your spelling time. Until the last 30 seconds of your spelling time. Okay, so we will also keep replaying the word until you get to say the word correctly. Okay, so we will keep playing it over and over again until you get it. Any other questions, guys? Any other questions? I feel like there's still a lot more that you guys want to ask. Anybody else?
Any questions?
Any more questions? This is the time. This is the best time to ask the question. Okay, if you have the question on the day of the competition, that's not gonna be good. So today is the good time. Any other questions? No? No, yeah, I see some of you guys are shaking your heads. No more questions. Okay, that's pretty good. Okay, maybe some other maybe some questions from the other representative, maybe Coach AB, if you have any other questions about this competition, any of the trainers maybe.
Just add on. Sorry.
Okay, so yeah, we have some additional from Coach AB. Okay, cool. Okay, there you go.
Just additional information regarding the person who asked if we're gonna have other awards. So basically, we're gonna be having the first, second, and third for the international level, and also in the Philippines. For each division, we have the lower kids level, upper kids level, and then the junior level. There will be top 1, 2, and 3 for each division or for each category. Just additional information. And by the way, another thing that we missed mentioning earlier, for those who will be interested to join our memory sports or memory improvement training program, you will all be getting a $20 voucher, or it's actually equivalent to around 1,000 peso. So imagine you just paid 500 peso for the quiz B, and you're getting 1,000 peso discount voucher if you will be joining our memory improvement programs. So yeah, so I know some players who were participating in the quiz B because they are just interested about the discount. But this is actually going to be a good training experience for all of you.
Okay, all right. Thank you so much.
And one more
Yeah.
thing,
Yes.
I already contacted with creators of medals. So because we have diverse players or participants in the Philippines from different area, we have from Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao. Those are really for destinations. So I will be asking someone to create medals for all the top 3 winners as well for each division, national winners. And if you are, for example, in one school, if a participant wins in your school, we will just be sending the winners to your representative, to your contact person in that particular area. So of course, you'll be receiving your medals later on because it needs to be sent physically via our couriers.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much, Miss AB there.
Thank you so much.
All
Again,
right.
you'll all be
Thank you.
receiving international certificates from all of our organizers. So yeah, I think that's something notable to mention.
Right.
Thank you very much,
Okay.
Sir Andre.
Okay, thank you very much. All right, thank you so much, guys, for coming out today, and it's been
I have a
really great. It's been
question.
really great. Oh, yes, more question.
Yes,
Is
I'm
it Miss?
sorry. Yeah, I'm
Yes.
raising my hand actually. Yeah, we're from Davao. 4 of our students are joining. I, I, because there are a lot of students joining, right? Or contestants. So how are you going to manage what you call this, the schedule? Are they be clustered? Or paano ba? How will we be informed that because I understand they will not be staged all together, all the 150 150 contestants. So there will be particular, how do you call this, schedule or paano ba? I really don't
Okay,
know that.
so well, first of all, we're going from all the 150 students plus. Actually, I think
Yes.
there will be more. We're going to cluster them into three separate divisions. We call them the elementary division 1, elementary division 2, and the secondary division. So just in average, we're going to divide them into 3. So on Saturday, for example, May the 22nd at 2:30 p.m. that will be Indonesian time. 3 separate division will start the prelim stage. Right. So we will not compete all the 150 together.
Yeah,
though. They will
yeah,
be
I
like maybe
understand.
40 in one division, right? So it's not going to take like 5 hours, right? So
Okay, yeah, I understand.
yes.
So,
Right.
do you have ballpark how many students in every division? For example, we are sending um, intermediate students, grade 5 and grade 6. So how many in that division? How many contestants are joining in that belong to that division?
Right.
You already have a ballpark.
That will be personally done by me. As I mentioned,
Okay, sorry.
I will give the contestant number to all the participants. Each of them will get one. And as far as I know, what will happen is once we are done with Indonesia, I will receive data from all the other representative from the other countries. So I think Miss AB will send me all the names and the grade and all the data of the students that will be participating from the Philippines, and then I will also get the ones from Malaysia, and then I will personally give the code and assign the numbers to all these participants.
Yeah,
And that will
that's
be
for
yes, that will be
the
in a
grand
few
final
days.
stage. Okay. That will be for the grand
Yes.
final stage. But for the elimination round,
Right.
yeah.
What actually I will make contestant numbers for the prelim stage because we don't know who will be in the final. We will not know who will be in the grand final. So I will make the ones for the prelim stage. We're going to finish the prelim stage, and we will find out who will be eliminated on Saturday. Right, and those who are not eliminated, those who are eligible to go to the final stage, will be called again the next day to join the final stage. So that's how it's going to work right now.
Okay.
Yes, yes, and
Okay.
in
So we
in
will
a few
be
days we'll be ready.
all right.
Yes.
Okay. So we will
Yeah.
be informed. There will be correspondence or notice that what particular time uh, for the competitions under that division or
Yes, the
we
start.
just
We have the starting time actually on Saturday 22nd. Now of course I don't know the time zones, the international time zones. Now it's 2:30 for our time, and of course we're going to give. We have posters about that
okay.
with all the time from all the countries. Now I'm not sure where you're from. I think it's Miss Lenore. Yeah,
We're from
I
Mindanao.
Okay, so okay, the Philippines.
It's
So,
Philippines.
yeah, Miss AB,
Yeah,
what time
Philippines.
would that be in the Philippines then on Saturday?
We're
If
advanced
that's
1 hour from
that's 1 hour.
Indonesia.
Okay,
So,
okay, so 1 hour
regarding the
difference.
time updates, we will send you notices
Okay.
so that
Right.
we can
Yeah.
also check. Maybe we can start earlier as well to at least check the video and audio of the players
Yes.
before
Yes.
we proceed with the spelling bee proper with the Indonesian and other countries. So me and
Yeah.
my team are thinking of starting earlier to at least check the audio and video of the participants.
Yeah.
Also
Yeah.
for
That
the
will be good.
divisions, from what I understand during our meeting last time, it's going to be separated in breakout room. We're going to have several
Ah.
breakout rooms
Okay.
with
Okay.
around two teachers or facilitators in each room to monitor the players or the participants.
All right. Can I suggest? I'm sorry. Can I suggest, Mom, a coach, ano po, Coach AB? Um, yeah,
Yes.
because we really study your, how do you call this, the mechanics. So we practice and um, during the workshop, I understand the Mr. Kumar tries to be facilitative to the contestants, but my suggestion is siguro we will not be too verbose in every item. Like for example, you play the sound, okay, and then we have to be stick to your rule that you will play it twice. Kasi I mean, I was listening to how you facilitate. I was confused, and then is it really three times? But I understand because that's how you facilitate. But I hope during the contest you have to stick to your rule that it will be played twice, and then the contestant will have to say the word, spell the word by letter, then say the word again. I just want to be you guys very emphatic about that ano or snappy about stating the rules because it's too much words that will confuse us. I mean, we don't know if we get it right or we're wrong. So the tendency, no. But I understand it. You're just trying to be facilitative. But I hope during the contest it should be succinct and clear, and you stick to your rule. Because we study your rule. We study your decorum because that's important. The discipline is very important. It's not just about memory, right? So because this is a contest, the integrity of the contest. So that's my only suggestion. I hope you won't get me wrong. That's it. Kasi, yeah, sorry.
Right. So
Coach AB.
what happens is this regarding the playing the sound numeric like
Yeah.
multiple times. It's because
Yeah.
if the student doesn't get the word, for example, earlier, if
Mm-mm.
we play the sound
Mm-mm.
and for example the word is flat, FLAT, and the student heard
Mm-mm.
it as clat, we cannot have them proceed because they will definitely misspell the word,
Wait,
right?
wait,
So
wait. Wait lang
Hmm.
po. Wait lang po. Sophia is playing Mama's phone.
Okay.
But
So
it's
yeah,
showing Sophia's
the
your
student
Yeah, because
will
it's
phone.
yeah, okay. So you're breaking now the rule that you will play the sound twice
right.
because
So
it's
yeah,
part of the discipline. Eh. The auditory, it's a skill. So, diba? I mean, I don't know. I
right.
just want you
So
to be very. It's part of the discipline. Spelling yan eh. I mean, this is spelling. So, discipline, the auditory skills, the keenness of the contestant. If they didn't get it, they didn't get it. I mean, there are a lot of reasons why they didn't get it. Probably because they have lack of focus, misconception, preconceived notion. So there are a lot of there are a lot of factors why they didn't get it right away. Noisy environment. So so it's part of the game, you know. So I just
no,
want you to be
right. The
very
problem is
strict
no,
about the
no. The problem
rules.
is that that is not the part of the game. The part of the game is actually the spelling bee, and that's where we missed it. At first, we thought 2 times was enough to save time, because we don't want to stay here all day playing the same word over and over again. So we thought, yeah, just play it two
Yeah.
times. It should be enough.
Okay.
But it turns out that for this
Yeah.
contestant, especially the younger kids, when we tried this
Yeah.
last week,
Sige,
I
sige.
just realized that
Oh,
for the younger kids like grade 1, grade 2, grade 3, if we are very strict on
maybe
that two
siguro.
times,
Maybe
it's
the lower division may have
yeah,
to do that.
right. Lower division is
There are a
very
lot of
hard.
okay. That's
Hmm.
only my
Yeah,
suggestion. It's up to you if you
yeah,
would take it or not. But I mean, it's still
right.
the ball is in your
Yes.
hands. Okay,
Right.
sorry.
So what happens is that I think we did a mistake there with stating that only 2 times, because then the students cannot even spell the wrong word, right? I mean if they don't even get the right word and they misspell it, I think it's unfair for the contestant. So we want to make it
Mm,
fair for the contestant. They get the actual word first and then see how they spell. Because if not, then the game becomes a listening game, not only
okay.
spelling game, right? So that's
All
the
right.
problem there.
Yeah.
That's why, yeah. I think I
I
think that's
understand.
where, yeah.
Yes. This is maybe it's probably because sometimes it's not audible the machine that you're using, correct? But
Right. Hmm.
one way to facilitate, you say it right. You yourself, the facilitator, could say
Hmm.
it. That would be the
Yes.
best
Yes.
thing. But there should be a specific number of enunciating it. So we are too clear in our rules. I just want you to be very clear in your rules. Um,
Right. Right. So yeah, we do
maybe.
apologize about
Okay,
that
Miss
because the
Andre,
rules
can
was
I?
done like a long time ago. Yes, Mr. Yudi.
Okay, so thank you, Miss, for the question. So I'm Yudi Lesmana. I'm the one who in charge also from Indonesia and the main organizer of Spelling Bee.
Hi, good
Since
afternoon.
I and since the competitions, it's already done last year also for the first time competition,
Yes.
and we see that we understand your concern. And then last year we used the all the English teachers to pronounce it, and but like some of
Mm,
students I know that they are not really ready for like the word that's pronounced by the judge or the pronouncer. Like, can you repeat once again?
yeah.
Would you mind to repeat once again? Would you mind repeat once
Mm,
again? But based on our experience, is last year is almost 200 participants. If
mm,
they keep asking to repeat, it means that actually he or she don't know about the English. So we will have to judge in the breakout room. So they will make like make sure that either that the listening problem, I mean like the technical problem. If it is technical problem,
yeah.
will bring out to the main room, so it will not take a long time in the breakout room. So because like we run for the time for each room need to finish their schedule for like 2 hours. I means like if I divide the elementary one divisions, and then we have a target to finish all the participants in a 2 hours maximum. But if there is a problem like how many repeat once again, so if it is like it's about a lot of problem that we can see from two judges and also all the recording. For example, you cannot hear because of the technical, so we can put outside a breakout room. But if it is, it's already really quite clear and no problem, and still cannot catch up, I think the judge has the right to not to play that and not to. I think the participant don't know about that words, and hopefully that's not happen. But based on our experience, it will not take a long time for that. Actually, like the kids will not play. I know, not play. If they cannot understand, it means only two options. Like they don't really understand or they have a technical problem. I think Mr. Andre will take care and the teams, and there will be around 10 judges to 12 judges. I think
Okay.
we know how to decide that this is not really the participant cannot hear it clearly. So if it is like only two times and then we make it rigid numbers, maybe in the two times they have a problem from uh, the technical issue of the gadget, we cannot directly omit or dismiss that word, so we can bring her or bring him into the main room. But I think it's a good suggestion from you, and
Thank you.
take a look about that, and we will
Hmm.
before it start, all the rules will be clear. I know that the concern is the repetitions, but yeah, I will take a look about that more. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay.
Okay, maybe Mr. Andy, do you have any other questions to answer?
I don't know any other questions. Any other questions from parents, trainers, coaches, students? No. Anything else? All right, Mr. Eric, Mr. Yudi, I think yeah, that will be that will be all that we're going to show you today. Thank you so much once again for your participations. We really appreciate this, especially to Miss Avi and all the Filipino representatives. Thank you so much. And that will be everything for me today. So, Mr. Eric, I think I'm going to give this back to you.
Yeah, so it concludes our technical meeting for today. Thank you all for coming, and I wish you all good luck in the next week for the competition. Bye-bye.
Bye.
All
Thank
right,
you.
bye
Bye bye, and
guys.
see
Thank you
you
so
on
much.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Bye.
next week
Bye.
competition. Good luck.
See you
Bye.
next week. Prepare yourselves
Yeah.
well.
Bye-bye.